Well, g'day everybody and welcome back to Out of Ore. There's a whole pile of stuff going on here, especially a whole lot of safety stuff because Flash on stream today was running around. He was putting stuff up left, right and centre, as you can see, but we got so much stuff done on stream today. It was absolutely awesome. Actually, he's run that really quite well, hasn't he? Yeah, no, we won't tell him that he's run that really, really well. Could have been better. That's what we'll say. But yeah, you can see we've got some lighting up in here. We've got a massive, massive open area. We've actually started to do all of the ceiling and stuff where all of the cave-ins were because we were having a lot of cave-ins. And we've moved down into this area as well, which has been fantastic. So we're sort of starting to dig this area out. We've got a little ramp going down here, and we've been getting a lot of iron ore. You can see we've got 6.3 mil in the up in the coffers there. We've got some stuff processing up the top there, which is really, really good. And yeah, we've been going absolutely crazy, and it's been fantastic as well. So a lot of work, a lot of digging, and all that stuff, which has been really, really good. We do still have iron ore in here. We do need to get that out of the ground still as well. So, so that's probably, we're going to do a little bit of that today, I think. We've done an extension of the hopper over here, which has been good and very, very convenient. So throw this fella over here, I think, and just trying to remove all of that extra, all of that iron that we've got sitting in the ground and stuff up here before we actually drop down a level, which is what we plan to do. Obviously, is to drop down a level. So I may even actually drop this hopper down as well, I reckon. So so yeah, but we're gonna roll in there. We had quite the crew on. Which was really, really good as well. So I'm gonna jump in this fella here. I'm gonna try and do the zoomy. There we go. I wish they'd fix that. That would be fantastic. Right, and we're gonna throw this fella over here. That fuel trigger is actually quite large, isn't it? So we do have a little bit of tunneling under here as well, but yeah, the idea is we'll get this out, and then we'll get the lower layout as well. So we're just going to dump this straight into here. There we go, which is going to be, again, this is all straight ore, straight iron, so, which is what we want. It's what we want, and we did pull a lot of stuff out of the ground today, and most of it, in fact, I think all of it was all ores and pay dirt. Most of it was iron. But that was brilliant. We just it's sort of, it's amazing what you can do in 4 hours when you got sort of 4 or 5 blokes on here, just going like a bat out of hell. So really, really good, really enjoyable. I hope you guys are all very, very well. Hope you're enjoying your Out of Ore that you are doing. Don't forget to come onto my Discord and maybe post some pictures of what you're doing and of your minds, what you're doing, how you're doing it, why you're doing it. It'd be fantastic to see some stuff. I love seeing what other people are doing because it's a great way to get really good ideas for your own mind as well. So thank you to everybody who came and joined the stream as well. It was fantastic to have so many people watching on both Twitch and YouTube. It was quite good. I think I'm going to have to knock these over if I can. Don't know whether I'm going to reach that or not. doesn't look like I am. We may be able to do that with our excavator when we bring that over here, because I will eventually bring the excavator over here as well. So there we go. Lovely. So yeah, lots and lots of pay, and just straight iron has been brilliant. It's actually even the ore alone sells for a pretty bloody good price. So so it's worth sort of, you process. I've been processing quite a bit, but then I've also been selling a lot of, like in the hundreds of thousands of raw ore as well. So raw iron, which has been really, really good. Definitely good for the coffers. We are now at, after all of the effort today, basically went up 4 levels. So I'm now on level 52, which is going to give me access to some of the really big equipment, which I haven't used yet. I have not used any of the really big equipment yet, which is pretty exciting. I do need to do Brian's suggestion, which was to blast the ceiling with mesh, and you actually get apparently you get a pretty perfect little straight ceiling. So we might even test that out, actually. I reckon let's test his theory out. Not that I don't believe him, but it'll just be something fun for us to do. Let's grab that. Grab some more of this out. So plenty to do. Lots of the layer underneath this level here that we're at, the one that we're digging into now to make our open pit, is actually surprisingly, it's a majority of it is just iron. There's just so much of it in there. So it's a really worthwhile. I guess they do call it Iron Pit, this map, don't they? No wonder, right? There we go. Spin this around. It's getting a bit smoky in here again as well. There we go. More use through there. Beautiful stuff. Right, lovely. We're getting a lot out really quickly. So I was asked on stream today what I prefer. Do I prefer loader or do I prefer an excavator? I actually like both. I actually really enjoy operating both in this game. So and that's why I kind of try and mix it up. So I did a lot of excavator work today on stream while the boys were doing loader work and stuff. So it's nice to have a mixture of both. And under here, it's actually been really good having the excavator and using the excavator in underground as well. So it's been pretty interesting and quite fun, and it's worked really well, believe it or not. So you just every now and again you just have a little bit of you might get stuck on the ceiling, perhaps. But that's something that you kind of deal with, right, as you go. So I think the underground / open pit, so not quite so open, but open anyway, is actually going to be a really good. Is actually going to work really well. So there we go. Get some of this, hopefully. Beautiful. Do on the odd occasion have a little bit of trouble with the ceilings. Just even areas of pay dirt or just dirt that just won't cut at all. So it was nice that did. Well, didn't want to quite go that high, but we did anyway, so it is what it is. Got a bit of pay dirt in this one. which is fine because we did pull you know, in the pay dirt that we got that we did pull out today, we did get quite a bit of gold out of that, which was good as well. And we turned all of that into ingots. So I think rather than selling raw gold, turning gold into ingots is actually a better way to go. So there we go. Well worthwhile sticking this hopper here for cleaning out and clearing out this area. All right, let's see if we can do a little bit of experimentation, shall we? We'll see if we can blast a nice straight ceiling here. It'll be interesting to see how well it goes. So I'll get this fella out of the way. Actually, I'll probably go out forward, I think. But we are going to have to start doing some bracing and some little carriageways and stuff here as we go. Down you go there, beautiful, beautiful. So we went with the option of actually, rather than putting steel mesh up, putting wood up instead, because steel mesh is so bloody expensive, right? So if I was to go through here, and I'm gonna do this for I'm gonna actually do this for experimental purposes. Let me get some ceilings, and I'm gonna buy 50 of those, which is going to cost us 85 grand, right? Throw those up to here, where those dump decks are, and we'll put those in here. I want to see, I might end up blasting too big a hole in here, I reckon. Yeah, I will actually. We probably want to go down one, maybe. Should we go down one? I think it's, what is the size of... I reckon it's that. Blast 6 meters. Deletes material. 6 meters. All right, so what we might do, I'm going to buy some of those. Maybe about 20 of those. And I reckon I might go there. I reckon I might go there and just see what happens. We'll do it. We'll do a test just to see what happens. It might be a little bit too low. So we'll throw this through here. I don't know whether these, do they have a size on them? That would be a good thing to see. No, they don't really have a size on them. But I would think that they might be about a meter. So let's go in here like so. And see how we go. It's a bit of an experiment. You guys have probably done this anyway. So you can see there's a... Has that become a full hole? Oh, it has. That's become a full hole there. Wow, you can see the areas. They're the areas where stuff's falling out. So what do we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In there like that. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go another meter this way and see what happens. I know what I'm trying to do. There we go. Right, now we'll go and we'll grab that. There we go. And we'll throw some of that in here. So technically, I should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it kind of almost needs to be there, doesn't it? I reckon I'm going to go there. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. No, I didn't want that. I wanted that. And we need to put that in here. Okay, cool. And we'll blast that. Didn't really do much, did it? So I'm probably not far enough. Okay. It was a good test. I was just thinking if it blasts 6 meters up, like 3 meters up, then it might sort of be, that might have been the perfect area. There we go. Let's go in there. Pull all that out. It's just a little bit of experimenting. I hope you guys don't mind. We'll get you out as well, and then we'll try that again, but we'll go from here, 2, 3. Actually, we probably need to get rid of those, don't we? That one, that one, that one, and that one. Right, so that was 3. Then we'll go... It's 4, 5, 6. And I reckon if I go 1 there, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, cool. Let's see if this works. I know it's a bit of messing around, and I know it, the chances are that it won't work and that I'm doing it completely wrong. But at the same time, why not? Why not give it a go? Just for something a little bit different, you know? There we go. We'll get you in there. Throw these guys up there. I left one up there. There we go. We've got him. Back over to there. Because it says 6 meters, that it blasts 6 meters, which means that yeah. So what do we got? 1. Probably about there, yeah. I reckon probably about there, maybe. Not there, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 is right there. So we'll put one in there, I think. Let's see how that goes. Let's see what happens when we do that. No, it just kind of blew a big hole in the ceiling, didn't it? It didn't really blow it flat. So I'm obviously not doing it correctly, but hey, it was fun. It was fun to experiment. Got to experiment with these things. There we go. But we've got a we definitely have a safety shaft there anyway. Oh, that'd actually be really cool, wouldn't it? To put lifts in too, wouldn't it? That'd be fantastic. I tried. It's getting dark in here, isn't it? There we go. Lovely. All right, so I will actually put this mesh up here. Like so. Just to prevent further. Well, we're not going to get any further cave-ins from there because we're pretty well done with that one, aren't we? But yeah. There we go. And that area was where that ampho was. Actually, I didn't use ampho, did I? No. All right, in there. We've got them now. We might as well use them, right? There we go. Lovely. Right, that'll do. That'll do. It's something. It's something anyway. All right, beautiful. So after all of that failed experiment, we've got to come back in here and start moving this again and getting it into there. The other thing that I do want to do is I want to move upstairs again at some point in time, probably next stream, I think, because we spent so much time down here. We'll probably move upstairs, I reckon. What have we got? Let's have a squiz at this. Vehicle wise, excavators, and I believe we've now unlocked the big beast. We have indeed. There it is. Look at that. 2,725,000. But what we want is this fella here. Oof. He's available at level 60. And I reckon that's the one that we want. So yep. Big fella. Definitely a big fella. A lot of thing, and then we're going to have to obviously save up for a big road truck. We could even use those for now. I mean, they take 220. This one here takes 320, so it takes 100 more. But it's also like $2 million more, or $1.5 million more anyway. So, yeah. All right, so we've got all this going through here. We're probably going to stop about here, I reckon, and then we may, I reckon we might actually block this area off, like we've kind of blocked off an old shaft. Once we get some more of this stuff out of the ground, I think this is iron here. At least I'm guessing it is. So there you go. Let's jump back in this fella. And we'll do a little bit more digging. Just a little bit more. Get it around there. It's quite interesting when you start sort of moving down, you know. Yeah, see, none of this stuff wants to actually move. And you kind of don't want to be going through there and just blasting everything either. So I don't know why it does that. It'd be nice if it didn't. It'd be nice if you could prevent that from happening somehow. Because we should be able to pick it up with our loader. But we sort of can't, so there we go. Dump that in there. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. So now I'm moving relatively. Oh, I was going to say I'm moving relatively quickly, but I'm just trying to get the job done. And then I stuffed that little bit up there, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you enjoy seeing me play this multiplayer? Do you prefer to see me play it single? But the mine is getting to the point where I definitely need more people on it. So. And the hardcore's definitely going to stay single player, but it's been really, really nice to have everybody come in and actually play this, and I think it's a good community thing as well. You know, like to have the community members come in and do a little bit of work on it and stuff is actually really cool. There we go. Alright, keep getting more out of the top here, because I do believe this is still, yeah it is, it's still straight iron. And straight iron is a good thing. There we go. Let's get him around there. We'll take a little bit of this out. Might actually spin around there a bit. There we go, that's better. Because I am going to have to take the excavator in there at some point to start sort of excavating all of that. When you're pulling so much ore out of the ground, it's very, very hard to keep everything clean and to keep everything nice and straight. So you're kind of in and moving about. But I would like to neaten everything up at some point in time. I think maybe we need to have a big community neaten up of the mine down here, just to straighten some things up, you know. There we go, lovely. Might actually, way big hole there. I don't know who put that big hole in, but I'm going to blame Flash. Either Flash or Mac. Blame either of them. Doesn't matter. One or the other. It was just a chunk of pay dirt, that one. We need to get this bit off the ground as well. Which is a bit of a pain in the butt. There you go. Maybe it's easier to go this way, right? And it is. Just for that bit anyway. Got a big chunk sitting on the ground there that I think I probably knocked off myself, which isn't helping. There we go. Oh God. What are you doing, Simi? There we are. All right. So let's have a look at what you guys have seen, what we've done there, or what I've done on this episode. All right. Let's just see what this episode has yielded us. In regards to how much we've actually pulled out of the ground. Like, it'll be interesting to see just sort of what it's done. I keep hearing that running and thinking that I've left a vehicle running somewhere. Got some storage in there. In fact, all of this stuff can go into that storage, I reckon. There we go, which is going to free me up a little bit too. Oh, we do have a little bit of gold there to sell, which is good. Throw you in. We'll keep the ceilings and the walls, and we'll throw that in as well. All right, let's go up and have a squiz. Bit autosave. Thank goodness for autosave. Okay, there we go. We've pulled that stuff out of the ground. That's pretty good. We've pulled a bit of dirt out of the ground. We pulled some gold, some ruby, silicon, and diamond. I'll just put the silicon back in there for now and leave the gold in there as well. We've also pulled out a massive iron just in that short little bit. So we're going to sell some of that iron off as well before we end the episode. Let's go over here and get these running again. We've got some ruby there. We've pulled out a load of ruby, so let's get that moving. We've got our diamond running there. Where is our diamond? Right there. Beautiful. And whiz that up. Throw that on there. And get that happening there. And we've still got cement going, so we need to pull all of our gravel out and keep the cement going, because cement is worth quite a good chunk of money, especially when you are pulling gravel out of the ground. So let's have a look at what we've got here, guys. Let's go into our sell. We have, we'll sell that one piece of coal for $9. There. Blasted rock, dirt, pay dirt, iron, ruby, diamond, and then this 2,891 bags of cement, 303 grand. It is actually quite profitable, isn't it? That takes us up to 7,239,000. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this. It's been a bit of a mix. Hope you don't mind me trying that ceiling thing out. But I did want to see if it works, and obviously it didn't. But not for me, probably because I'm doing it completely and utterly wrong. I probably should have actually put a piece of dynamite on every little piece of mesh. I'm guessing would have probably sorted it out, but that still cracks me up. We should go up there and see where the top of that tunnel is. What would be directly up there? We'll have to have a look at some point. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye for now. Bye, guys.